finds me.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose...
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been no idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me.
To the village, then. Thank you.
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
Back, are you? Did Master Quentin summon you?
The shad's all salted and smoked, but it'll be an age before the stink's gone first.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
But what'll we do for supper?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
There were purple handprints all over her skirts.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. He's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
Ah, if it isn't Sid...
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his...
Randall, you say? The porter. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back.
I'll go and look for him.
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on look. I do hope nothing's happened to him.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
How many have I had? Wait.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the God we were attacked. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but
Where did this happen?
further down the right, please. You have to see.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell... Goblins. Why am I not surprised? Sorry, Randall. He doesn't deserve to rot by the...
Oh, your Sid's man couldn't trouble you.
That depends.
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived. Man must have been a blood...
They're probably...
So?
I can try.
That'll do. Tell them they're safe.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it.
So you're the new arrivals. You're... Wait here. I won't be long.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
Ah, there you are. And? Damn it.
He's not far from the south gate.
Of course. I knew he was brave.
And you known him long?
A while.
Because it helped.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. And...
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
I'll have 2 plates of...
Sorry. We've enough map.
It's not for me.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require.
That's really all it takes.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take...
Bread and wine. Hopefully this'll be enough.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah.
May we? Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, we sat.
I know.
You're free now.
Thank you.
What happens to us now?
Master Quinton will never forgive. Wait, that's... Ah, if you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so me. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from... And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, you look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please. Rid us of these...
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of...
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper again.
Unless you'd rather have Gizol.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
Maybe I should just own up. There you are. I just got back to the hideaway.
Found the things you dropped. Only a little.
And all thanks to you. Losing those...
Is it about Kirst?
She's off studying in Cannes.
You never mentioned.
Oh, he's a busy man, so I'd say you did. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day.
There's a commotion in the main hall. What's happening this time?
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Stay down!
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quentin.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
Those wasps won't be into...
Oh, that... Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful. The vineyards were...
Well...
I'll see...
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
Is it safe to ride to Northridge now?
There. Northreach. The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope that Dame has friends in the south.
Fish! All from the sea of grace this very morning.
With reds, whites,
With the right to
ales,
confiscate any
meads,
objects forbidden by the
ciders,
throne.
berries, murrays.
Not another step, branded, or you'll be spending the night in a cell.
How much for this one?
Are you gonna buy something or not?
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded?
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the Dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut-tut. We cannot have people thinking...
The men who gave me this, and no more my master.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has... But today...
Madame.
But of course...
And who might this...
Why, my new escort. This... Well, that rather depends on you.
Oh. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad.
But they didn't. And even if they had, the gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers, as do you and I. We can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? Whatever wound you so tight. If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't want... Yes. But to answer your question, Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do... Oh. Proof of that, and hopefully enough to... Now, I have mattered...
start here?
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world. You see, Tatienne...
So she was up...
And I didn't let Tatienne...
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy.
Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in.
This man from the garrison?
Of course I did.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
That's the day done then.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had deep...
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Fools there nigh on every night.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That...
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told.
This Yannick. According...
And you plan on...
Isn't that what you...
Oh, it is, but you'll find they have little love for Barrett. There is a man in Moor who owes... His name is Bertrand, and he works...
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Think I might see you tonight?
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded.
Go on. Back to the pens here.
That's enough dallying, you two. Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
When the ones the capital sent.
Are you...
Sounds about right. Well, go on then. What?
One of her courtesans is a soldier who may have information on...
Many traders stopped, but only one's been...
Is he still here?
Trader? Oh, yeah. If you seek him out, fact is, folks round here would sooner... And that's even with the dame's bro.
Understood.
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon.
What's this? A Branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the...
I come to you from Northreach.
Why, of course. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days...
Yes, he had a comb which he claimed, but old though it was, and I stood firm, however.
And do you know where he went after...
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are...
My thanks.
Not at all. Be sure...
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village. Not this time. Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy.
If that's true, the girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You?
No, by the looks of things.
We both...
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand... Then one day he sees her with a new... We know it's all talk, but...
If you mean this comb...
It might not be rot...
Wed?
And we all know what happens to desert. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body...
Is that wise?
Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
You are still in one piece. You will be pleased to hear that your They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way.
You found her then? I see. It is by no means uncommon for a client, but rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have the veil. Counts according to one of the looser-tongued.
Not to mention this.
But did he mention that it was all? But that couldn't possibly.
I will.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most. which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mothercrystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Won't be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mothercrystals' heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.